Professional with the College of Business Administration flag is Mr. Andrew Brandt, valedictorian and Julian A. McPhee Honor Award recipient. Led by Mr. Nathan C., candidates for Master of Science in Accountancy. Miss Erin Dawkins, candidates for Master of Science in Business Analytics. Jensen, faculty and candidates of e-business. Led by Mr. J.C. Lim, faculty and candidates of international business. Mr. Grant Chief, faculty and candidates of marketing management. candidates of technology and operations management.
I like this guy.
Ladies and gentlemen, Dean Rowland, President Coley, and party. Please rise as Mr. Kyle Marquez performs the national anthem.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet waves o'er the land of the free
such a moving performance. Please take your seats. Welcome to the 2022 College of Business Administration Commencement. I would now like to introduce the College of Business Administration Dean, Dr. Eric Rowland.
Thank you so much, Dr. Pricer-Hoy, for the introduction. It is almost the perfect day, isn't it, to be here? Not too hot, not too cold. We're all doing great. It's a great day to be the Dean of the College of Business Administration. And welcome to all of you to our 54th annual commencement ceremony. My name is Eric Rowland, and it is my privilege to serve as the Dean for the College of Business Administration and this fine group before us today. It is particularly gratifying for me to hear what the class of 22 has to say. So let's hear it for the class of 22, everybody. So, on behalf of the faculty, the staff, and the students of the college, congratulations, graduates, and a special welcome to your families and friends who are celebrating here with us today. It is with great honor that I introduce next the distinguished members of the platform party up here, and I ask that each one of them stand since I read their names, but please hold your applause until they have been introduced. So with us today, up here, we have Dr. June Myers, Professor of Marketing Management, Dr. Drew Wang, Chair of Computer Information Systems Department, Dr. Ed He, Chair of E-Business and Technology Operations Management, he's out there, Dr. Magdi Farag, Chair of Accounting Department, Dr. Juanita Rojas, Chair of International Business Management and Marketing. Thank you. Dr. Mei Waku, Graduate Program Director. Ms. Nandita Chowan, Presenter and Candidate for Master of Science in Business Analytics. Mr. Andrew Brands, Valedictorian and Julian A. McPhee Award recipient. Dr. Jennifer Brown, Provost and Vice President for Academic Affairs. And Dr. Soraya Kohli, President of Cal Poly Pomona. Thank you all for joining our celebration today. Last time I did this celebration here in this quad is a few years ago because of this thing called COVID. But at that point, gas was $2 cheaper. And a lot of things have changed over the last 3 years. I think that the first time I stood up here 6 years ago or so, maybe it's 5, I was really worried about being inspirational enough for the class and sending the class off with the motivation that they still need. But in retrospect, completing a degree requires a tremendous amount of hard work. I know all of you have made very difficult decisions and you made sacrifices, and you have made decisions and sacrifices under quite unusual circumstances, sacrifices that probably are difficult under regular circumstances with no COVID around. So the unique challenges and obstacles that you have endured can't, I think, be fully expressed in words. But you did more than just meet these challenges. I think you all flourished during COVID. There's been so many victories, and I'm going to refer to a couple of them here. Our Student Management Investment Fund, they didn't miss a beat. They won competitions and honors. The success of our collegiate penetration testing team, for those of you who don't know what that means, that's cybersecurity. They placed our cybersecurity program on a bigger stage. Cal Poly Pomona is now world champions. Thank you. And we had many, many, many other student teams in the College of Business who did exactly the same thing. You have collectively built the College of Business's reputation as a leading college for business education. And our reputation is truly skyrocketing. And I'm grateful to all of you who are contributing to that great success. Even though you are leaving us today, we know you will come back. So today you don't need more inspiration from me. The faces I see under your caps and we saw out there in the streets, they do speak volumes about perseverance and determination. Your first hugs as graduate students or as graduates will say more to family and friends about your pride and what you have accomplished, and more than I ever could. What I will leave you with is the challenge and approach, to challenge the approach and goals and obstacles in your life with the same tenacity as you have done here. Because this has not been an easy ride, and it isn't under any circumstances, but it's especially true under the circumstances that you've been operating under. Savor today's celebration. Make sure it's not the last. Class of 2022, on behalf of Cal Poly Pomona's College of Business Administration, congratulations. At this point, it's customary for me to introduce Cal Poly Pomona's President, President Coley. On behalf of the College of Business, we thank you for joining us today.
On behalf of the entire Cal Poly Pomona community, your fellow students, your faculty, your staff, alumni, and supporters, I welcome you to commencement and offer my most profound congratulations to our graduating students. This milestone is even more significant when we think about the last 2 years of a global pandemic and our need to pivot to virtual instruction. But through it all, your stamina, your resilience, and your hopefulness prevailed, and I could not be more proud. A college degree represents years of hard work, preparation, and for some, overcoming self-doubt, while remaining focused on your goal. And this began long before you enrolled at Cal Poly Pomona. This is indeed a great personal achievement that will open countless doors of opportunity for you. And regardless of what you pursue after graduation, my wish for you is that you will recognize the benefit of a Cal Poly Pomona education and that you will stay engaged with us. And in addition to the graduates, I also want to recognize the many people who were instrumental along the way. I thank our outstanding faculty who've shared their knowledge and scholarship and have been co-travelers on your educational journey. I thank the administrators, advisors, and staff within the college and across campus who've played a role either directly or indirectly in your accomplishment. And I thank the family members, the friends, and many supporters who encouraged, who mentored, sacrificed, and assisted you. I thank all of you for being a part of this journey. This moment of celebration is also a bidding of farewell. With Dean Eric Rowland's appointment as president of the University of the Bahamas, we lose an unyielding champion for the College of Business Administration. We thank him for his transformative contributions to the college and wish him all success in his new endeavors. Please join me in thanking Dean Rowland for his service. And please remember that commencement is a beginning. It's not an end. It's a doorway into the next phase of your lives. May you do so with confidence, knowing that your experience at Cal Poly Pomona, a prestigious institution of higher learning and the model for an inclusive polytechnic university, will always be there for you as both motivation and as a guide. In whatever you pursue, I hope that you will see the value that you bring, that you will see your strengths, your talents, and have the confidence to not allow barriers, obstacles, and others to dissuade you from providing your gifts to the world. I close with these parting words adapted from writer Iyanla Vanzant. If you doubt your progress, regret some choices, or lack confidence and put yourself down, always remember that you're doing just fine. Remind yourself that no matter what it looks like, you are doing the best you can and always getting better. Encourage yourself, support yourself, forgive yourself, and don't compare yourself to others. You don't have to be perfect. You just have to try your best. Ask for support when needed. Be authentic and respectful to yourself and to others. Value and appreciate differences, and don't judge without understanding. And may you remember to celebrate every little thing about yourself. Congratulations, and I wish you good health and happiness.
It gives me great pleasure to stand up here and to recognize those who have shown remarkable commitment to the studies within the College of Business Administration at Cal Poly Pomona and received high marks for their efforts. Among this year's graduates, we have 336 students, the most ever, who have earned a GPA of 3.5 or higher. Thank you. Would those graduates please stand so we can recognize them? These are the graduates with cum laude, magna cum laude, and summa cum laude. Please stand. What an outstanding effort you have put in. Please be seated. It's an outstanding achievement, and I mentioned at a different ceremony that I would not be one of those 330-something myself when I graduated. So for those who didn't stand up, there's still hope for all of you as well. So, but it is remarkable. Even more remarkable is our next recipient, the Julian A. McPhee awardee. So the award, the Julian McPhee Honor Award for Student Excellence, is named after the founding president of Cal Poly Pomona and Cal Poly San Luis Obispo. It is presented each year to a single student with an exemplary academic record, an active involvement on campus, and a commitment to bettering our communities. This year's recipient not only led the class of 2022 with a perfect 4.0 GPA, but he could also be found in our Doug Ramsey Financial Markets Lab, presiding over the Student Managed Investment Club. This was in addition to managing real money with the Bronco Asset Management Fund, interning with Southern California Edison, and receiving a glowing endorsement from the Finance, Real Estate, and Law Department Chair. None of those are easy on their own. So it's with great honor that I introduce the 2022 Julian A. McPhee Scholar, Mr. Andrew Brands. President Coley is joining us. Yeah.
So, my senior year of high school, I wanted to be an engineer, period. And it took hard work to scrape together even decent exam scores. So, frustrated, I asked the smartest kid in my advanced physics class how he did it. And he said, Andrew, you don't have to study so hard if you just understand the material. So on the last day of class, my teacher pulled me aside and gave me the harshest criticism I still have ever received to this day. And he looked at me and he said, Andrew, you know you're not the smartest kid in the class, but you might be good at something else. So, taken the wrong way, maybe I'd be in the College of Engineering, trying to graduate, thinking I'm always one step behind. And I would have been. I'm not an engineer. Fortunately, what I heard was, be prepared to reinvent yourself. So, in life, we know that criticism is certain, but our reaction isn't. Invest in yourself, your education, your network. Always remember that learning and unlearning are equally important. You all have the flexibility to reinvent yourself. Because if you haven't found the ideal career, maybe it doesn't exist yet. Take that first step and keep taking those first steps until you turn around and see that you've already walked a mile. So, class of 2022, congratulations. Now keep walking and walk with purpose.
Well, I have to say it's really an honor to lead such a college with such phenomenal students as yourselves. It's really the highlight of my year every year is coming here and seeing all of you graduate and go on your new direction. So thank you. Thank you, Andrew, and congratulations again, and best of luck as you begin your new career. The next graduate to take the podium is an Avanade STEM scholar. That's a particular scholarship that we give out here in the college and at Cal Poly Pomona, and she was in the inaugural class, I think, of the STEM class that we had. As an undergraduate, she received financial support and mentoring from technology professionals while earning her bachelor's degree in computer science. Today, she becomes part of the College of Business Administration family with a Master of Science in Business Analytics. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Ms. Nandita Chawan.
Welcome and good morning, everyone. It is my absolute honor today to introduce you all to our 2022 commencement speaker. Just to tell you guys a little bit what I know about her, as Dean Rowland mentioned, I was a recipient of the Avanade STEM Scholarship, which inspired me to join the organization as a software engineer after receiving my bachelor's degree. As Avanade CEO, our commencement speaker is a role model for anyone who aspires to change the world through the power of technology. She's committed to creating an inclusive culture, increasing representation, and communicating with transparency to support clients, colleagues, and communities across the globe. Please join me in welcoming Avanade CEO joining us from London, United Kingdom, Pamela Maynard.
Thank you, Nandita, for that warm introduction, and congratulations for completing your master's degree at Cal Poly Pomona. As one of our first Avanade STEM scholars, I am so proud of you and excited to see how your career journey unfolds at Avanade. And I'd like to say particular thanks to President Coley, Dean Rowland, the College of Business Administration professors, faculty and staff, alumni, parents, friends, and of course, the class of 2022. It's a pleasure to be here with you today. It's been a privilege to partner with the university since 2014, when our collaboration started with the Mitch C. Hill Memorial Endowment, honouring our founding CEO, followed by our STEM Scholarship Programme. To date, Avanade has supported 15 STEM graduates, including Nandita, and 4 current students at Cal Poly Pomona. The first thing I'd like to say to the class of 2022 is congratulations. You've made it to a pivotal moment in your lives, and you're probably asking, what's next? What skills should I pack for the next leg of the journey? A good place to start is to align what you do with why you do it. What is your purpose? If you aren't quite sure what that is yet, don't worry. There are many ways to discover it. Many experiences have helped me find my purpose. Looking back, they centered around 3 themes I'd like to share. First, feel the fear and do it anyway, because growth doesn't come from playing it safe. The world you're stepping into is very different than it was when you first walked through Cal Poly Pomona's doors. The experiences you've had over the past few years will have taught you that growth comes from the uncertain moments in life, learning from failure, and from taking a chance on yourself. Looking back, the first calculated leap I took was one of the most important I made. I decided to pursue a management science degree instead of law. I was the first person in my family to go to university, so making that change was a big decision. But it provided me with choices. It led me to a technology career and ultimately to where I am today. Feeling the fear and doing it anyway is something I've done throughout my career. Whether it's been to raise my hand for a new role, to try a bold new approach, or to seek advice from a mentor. It's about having a growth mindset. It's about taking risks, learning from your mistakes, and carving a better path forward. I believe it's such a critical skill that we've provided our people at Avanade with training to adopt this way of thinking. My second key theme is find your tribe. They will help you find and use your voice. I believe that a strong support network is key to becoming the best version of yourself. A tribe of trusted people can help you find and use your voice, and that's when incredible things happen. An experience very early in my career underscores the point. I got into an elevator and a gentleman who was already in there asked me if I was the new secretary. He tried to direct me to the secretarial pool. Immediately, I had that feeling that I didn't belong there. That experience brought to mind something that my mum had always encouraged me to do as I was growing up. Use my voice and speak up. So I did just that. I extended my hand, told him my name was Pam Maynard, and that I was a new consultant. That experience helped me build confidence and grow as a leader. And I'm conscious about helping others to find their voice, especially in large groups and in an industry that has historically been predominantly male. Outside of family and friends, my tribe includes colleagues, mentors, and communities of people with whom I've shared similar experiences. A few years ago, I moved to Seattle to take on a different role at Avanade. Being far from family and friends, I decided to join an employee network for Black and African American colleagues. They helped me connect, to feel at home, and they made a huge difference in my life. My third key theme is embrace what makes you different, because it is the very thing that makes you strong. One of my favorite poets Maya Angelou once wrote, "If you're always trying to be normal, you'll never know how amazing you can be." Looking back, my biggest achievements came when I had the courage to show my true, authentic self and embrace the things that make me different. Early in my career, I struggled with a sense of belonging. It's a real challenge when you feel like an anomaly, when no one in the room looks like you or shares your experiences. But I've realized that being different is also a position of strength. It allows you to see things another way, to tackle problems from a different angle. And that's where true innovation comes from. It's something the world needs even more of right now. Being true to yourself is where your purpose is revealed. Only when you're showing your true self can you find your true calling. As you embark on the next leg of your journey, know that the world needs to hear your story. The world needs your voice, your experiences, and your talents to be heard, to be shared and put into action. Only then can you live up to your potential, and only then can you leave the world better than you found it. Good luck on your journey. This is a hugely exciting time. I can't wait to see all that you'll achieve. Congratulations again, class of 2022.
Thank you, Pam. Thank you, Nandita. We're honored to have you join us today to share your insight and experiences. And many of you maybe haven't heard the name Avanade before, but it is a global company with over 30,000 employees where people are coming first. And we're very proud because Avanade is founded by a Cal Poly Pomona graduate. So there you go. There is, yeah, thank you, Mr. Mitch C. Hill. And if any of his family members are here today, our congratulations to them. His name lives on in Avanade, but also at Cal Poly Pomona. I would now like to call upon the Provost and Vice President for Academic Affairs, Dr. Jennifer Brown, to present the candidates for the master's degrees.
Will the candidates for the Master of Science in Accountancy and Master of Science in Business Analytics please rise? President Coley, I present to you the candidates for the Master of Science in Accountancy and Master of Science in Business Analytics degrees. These candidates have completed the requirements for each of these respective degrees as prescribed by the state of California and the trustee of the California State University, and they have been recommended by the faculty of California State Polytechnic University, Pomona.
Candidates for the master's degree, you've heard the recommendation of the faculty of California State Polytechnic University, Pomona. And by the authority vested in me as president, I confer on you the degrees of Master of Science in Accountancy and Masters of Science in Business Analytics with all the rights, honors, and responsibilities appertaining thereto. Congratulations, and please be seated until the ushers have you come to the stage. Congratulations.
Nathan Sid C.
Jianing Zhao.
Danielle Gallardo Lopez.
Crystal Liu.
Joanna S. Ortiz.
Rochelle Kwong.
Joseph Pollock.
Chunlei Zhao.
Christopher R. Onofre.
Chunloi Chu Yang.
Nancy Jasmine Ambrosi.
Ha M Zhang.
Anais Sandoval.
Emily Yi.
Quinn Ho.
Hua Yao.
Javier Lopez Rivero.
Shifali Sharma.
Patrick Coe. Tian Meng. Maria Tawil Marani.
Shifali Sharma. Chen Juan. Marco Antonio Vasquez. Vanessa Dwayne Atwood.
Juan Cito.
Yun Zhantai. Shang Yun Lin. Sun Ying Chuang.
Tom Nguyen Suan Lam.
Aaron Dawkins. Nabila Zia.
Sonia Chu.
Thomas John Logue.
Diego M. Puentes.
David Wenyu.
Xu Xin Chen.
Lisa Marie Witherspoon.
Sai Hui Yang.
Men Ting Gao.
Nancy Lee Tran.
Yuxuan Song.
Ashley Win Chen.
Monica Coman Feng Chen.
Naomi Amber Aquino.
Lin Xuan Zhang.
Alanis Leva.
Feng Yi Gao.
Raymond Yi.
Kenny Chen.
Peter S. Tallow.
Caroline Shia Rouse.
Mateos Ragianti Cordero de Garcia.
Brandon James Mikasa.
Lorena Beatriz Andreas.
Pedro Cruz.
Kian Hassanpour.
Nandita Chauhan.
Cameron Iwanaga. Jared Herrera. Rajesh Kumar Bandela. Armin Kinyazin. Jonathan Milton Andia. Juvenal Maciel Lopez. Jay Balusu. Wenbo Xiao. Zhenghao Gu. Sungjin Kim. Yan Yan. Rod Kajuyan.
now begin the awarding of undergraduate degrees. Will the candidates for the degrees of Bachelor of Science in Business Administration please rise? President Coley, I present to you the candidates for the baccalaureate degree of the College of Business Administration. These candidates have completed the requirements for the baccalaureate degree as prescribed by the state of California and the trustees of the California State University, and they have been recommended for their degrees by the faculty of the California State Polytechnic University, Pomona.
Candidates for the baccalaureate degree, you've heard the recommendation of the faculty of California State Polytechnic University, Pomona. By the authority vested in me as your president, I confer on you the degree of Bachelor of Science in Business Administration with all the rights, honors, and responsibilities appertaining thereto. Now, in academic tradition, the student who has not yet earned a degree wears the tassel on the mortarboard on the right side. They're all on the right. When the degree is conferred, the scholar moves the tassel to the left and joins a select company. So in recognition of your new status, will each recipient of the baccalaureate degree please move the tassel to the left. Congratulations. Please be seated until you're called up to the stage.
Ushers, please escort the candidates to the stage. Candidates, please remain seated until directed by the ushers. Guests, please also remain seated until the ceremony is over. Undergraduates, are you ready?
Manroot Kaur Kalan, Celeste Sanchez, Eric Sanchez, Camila Mendoza, Angelica Marin, Gabriana Andrea Martinez, Jorge Martinez,
David M. Diaz,
Edgar Aguilar, Alexandria Benalis,
Ashley Kim Tang,
Gabriela Galarza,
Will Bernie IV, Emily Rose Taylor,
Liliana Maite Ramos,
Tommy Abel,
Adon Rafael Patron,
Kevin Brand,
Joshua P. Gonzalez,
Danica May Oliva Dagalea,
Juan Felix,
Jeanette Martinez,
Moises Mejia Avila,
Manyun Chin,
Sean Joseph Arana,
Lauren Lee Bruning,
Chris Evan Ibure,
Nicholas A. Mejia Losa,
Chase Vaughn Omagari,
Jasmine Marie Thomas,
Scott Lee,
Alejandro Garcia,
Alexis Mauricio Castro,
Christina C. Chong,
Luis Reynoso,
Masanori Brian Johnson,
William Yu,
now Leilani Ichikawa,
Ray Albert Otan,
Alberto Rios Caballido,
Kristen Nicole Taylor,
Nicholas Matthew Beltran,
Javier Adrian Tejeda.
Chen Samuel Chang.
Monique I. Marin.
Ann Kala.
Robert Emiliano Chavez.
Jiaxing Li.
Fabian Redas. Aaron Malillo. Jonathan Ronquillo Francisco. Aram Atish Matosian. Nicholas James Nicora.
Manuel Donadoni Inzuza Rueda. Lin Mai Liu.
Dylan Gaines.
Isabel Yanchen.
Rachel Cilia Wangan.
Adelie Bridget Mendez.
Ashley Stella Estrada Cortez.
Miguel Salazar Cruz.
George Robert Johnson Jr.
Joseph Robert Abdallah.
Henry Fan.
Andrew Tron.
Win Natalie Fan.
Guillermo Mancia. Hassani Corona. Adriana Sanchez Lagunas.
Mary Catron.
Zainab Jaffari.
Omar Galvez.
Jessica A. Chavez. Vina Selesh Bhatia.
Ellie Enrique.
Jason Javier Valdovinos.
Jessica Perez.
Jonathan Lopez Linares.
Charlie Nadal Farhat.
Rami Mohammed Sharif.
Lang Ha.
Brian Tran.
Mark Drong.
Sean Mackenzie Heck.
Minfang Ouyang.
Sunny No.
Audrey Liu.
Scarlett Tao Nguyen.
Kevin Provito.
V.H. Lee.
Jaciana Abanalis Mendoza.
Yu Lin.
Del Daniel Tanino.
Cecilia Hurtado. Haley Marie Bronikowski. Rebecca Ruth Coelho.
John Paulo Briantes Quimose.
Jessica Flores.
Sir Tyler De Jesus.
Leanne Medina.
Emily Juliet Sandoval.
Sally Daniel.
Amber Mari Tabata.
Andrew Holger Morawatz.
Natalie Jennifer Tong.
Jingfeng Ao.
Sima Kanwar.
Alondra Diana F. Cabrera.
Lynette Zapala.
Patty Lozano.
Cameron James Montez.
Nicole Fuentes.
Yihan Jiang.
Shima Agarzade.
Brian Fan.
Esmeralda Gomez.
Sharar Kamal.
Jason Wynn.
Daniel Gutierrez.
Gabriel Giovanni Hubbard.
Aditya Piri.
Brian Chavez.
Josh Valia.
Aaron Joseph Mercado.
Nutita Raza.
Vanessa Rodriguez. Michael Joseph Williams.
Dulce Montserrat Juarez Mendoza.
Gilbert Grijalva.
Alexander Lopez.
Spencer William Stanbridge. Kevin Ismael Murillo.
Jacob Zaldifar.
Jonathan Sanchez.
Daisy Diaz.
Giancarlo Zapanta. Robert Rios.
Yen Su.
Dershan Satish Udvadia.
Jacques Leon.
Spencer Olson.
Karen Montano.
Melissa Mendoza Franco.
Wendy Yesenia Puentes. Claudia Carrillo Oliveras.
Emily Salazar.
Oliver Ryan Phelps.
Eva Lisbeth Valenzuela Casares.
Eric Michael Vitt.
Raquel Caballero,
Maria Francesca Valenzuela,
Paola Georgette Rosas,
Joshua Chow,
Michelle Yuan,
Alejandra Estrada,
Sweat Q Wang,
Bernie Santana Holcomb,
Yishan Liu,
Ji Yi Yan,
Ishan Dong,
Michael Ramos Makasha,
Huiru Chen,
Ong Fio Piang,
Mingwan Chen,
Rosalind Viet Hyun,
Philip Lau,
Amy Lin Cao, Cesar Arnulfo Pantaleon,
Ada Luna, Mina Talwar, Byron Alexis Monroy,
Ramon Madrigal Ramos,
Victor Lopez,
Kixinbot Jansran,
Giovanni Valdez Carreto,
Ben He Chen,
Daisy Morales,
Jorge Luis Del Rio,
Aijing Zhang,
Jorge Romo,
Na Wang,
Patrick Ethan Chen,
Arcavia Shanna Hang,
Xiao Meng Wang,
Jocelyn Morfin,
Xin Yi Qiang,
Joey Donkey,
Sheila Esperanza Sanchez,
Marcia May Sagado Martir,
America Nayeli Haro Gonzalez,
Andres Sanchez,
Eileen Ibanez,
Ivan Voracek,
Derek Casavan,
Gloria Arzate,
Darren Chong,
Sharon Yiching Ma, Eva Viveros, Lizelle Erin Kimball,
Ni Yu Hingarang,
Allison Teresa Arcos, Jorge Luis Mendez Sanchez,
Hongwan To Nguyen,
Por Tang, Kevin Maida,
Whit Min Win,
Ping Zhang, Isaac Mora,
Justine Erica Ison,
Lázaro Bramona, Janelle Christine Ruiz,
Summer Nicole Herring, J.C. Lim,
Manuel Tenorio,
Tiffany Janelle Holmes,
Tristan Jose Davis,
Victor Michael Romo,
Shant Kevin Lucerarian,
Cody Ko Kitazumi,
Caro Gary Vishabian,
Nathaniel Justin Burgos,
Tina Levi,
Marilyn Tom,
Making Chang,
Harper Jose Andrade,
Eunice Quack,
Con Van Wyn Messner,
Danae Cabrera,
Gulam Fatima Khan,
U.Y. Wendy Poon,
Anthony Handa,
Leanne Henson,
Christian Andrew Sonko,
Dalia Zeno Alajati,
Christopher Gonzalez,
Roxana Canales Mojares,
Sydney Shihan Kang,
Karen Lee,
Monica Nicole Frechette,
Vanessa Munoz,
Sherry Yosef,
Viviana Sarai Hernandez,
Selena Yang,
Joseph Anthony Luna,
Melody Sorabi,
Karina Estefania Sandoval Sanchez,
Grant Reho Chick,
Joshua Albert Elliott Rivas.
Darmi Stephanie Alcocer.
Byron Jikana Momanyi.
Socho Martinez.
Jeremy Noah DiStefano.
Emmanuel Rodriguez.
Tyler John Gardner.
William David Argueta Jr.
Stephen Jerry Chang.
Shun Kit Mok.
Ashley Lucero Rodriguez Rivera.
Raymond Perez.
Agustin Andalon Lara.
Justin Janis.
Daisy Velasquez.
Jonathan Anthony Haskett.
Amy Dominguez.
Savannah Elizabeth Orozco.
Matthew Mateo Ponce.
Randolph Jensen Uniac.
Isaac Christian Lemus.
Kelly Abigail Garcia.
Ariana Perochena.
Nicholas Paul Gastelum.
Citlali Saldana.
John Dementano.
Ana Nicole Hernandez.
Clarence Chung.
Motonao Shiga.
Jacob M. Sabaya.
Isaac Christian Barajas.
Joey Shabea.
Royer Alfredo Arroyo Garcia.
Brina Lam Dang.
Renee Tobias.
Victoria Aaron Kugal Yoon.
Andrea Carolina Saavedra.
Julia Chapal.
Giselle Ruiz.
Eunice Choi.
Michelle Stephanie Ortiz.
Paul David Garcia.
Edwin Venegas.
Daniel B. Chow.
Emily Renee Barragan.
Santiago Osorio Vargas.
Jocelyn Martinez.
Jaime Enrique Gutierrez.
Edric Alexander Gotina.
Sean Akbar Merchant.
Julian Mateo Jimenez.
Joseph Jaehoon Lee.
Joel Christopher Salinas.
Anthony Espinosa.
San D.
Victor Mario Chavez.
Kendall Diaz.
Brennan Ulrich Velasquez. Justin Chen. Francis Oni Scruggs.
Hillary Angela De Leon.
Jamie Vu.
Calvin Gail Arroyo Soriano.
Cindy Swan Fan.
Ariana Michelle Medina. Annie Choi.
May Lu.
Vianney Lugo.
Brenda Jasmine Ibarra.
Melissa Gonzalez.
Claudio Haro.
Tina Wu.
Yashmeet Singh.
Victoria Naranjo Finney.
Mary Joanna Pavlik.
Rose Gomez Guillen.
Kristen Marie Carpenter.
Taylor Simone Hearn.
Cindy Bourbon.
Amairani Paulina Moreno.
Anthony Chavez.
Nuthantuit Quach.
Grace M. Petavel.
Osama Daniel Hassan. Jamie Cook. Evelyn Fregoso. Daniel Banuelos.
Daniel Nuno.
Samantha Sun Young Lee.
Juan Alberto Solano.
Matthew Haruichi Nakano.
Melanie Jasmine Maldonado.
Justine Hu.
Sean Connor McElroy.
Jose Armando Gutierrez.
Andrew Yoshiaki Nogan.
Jaslyn Dizon. Elijah Hawolis Ching.
Dominic Salvatore Baradesco.
Ikwak Dillon.
Alexei A. De La Pena.
Gabriel Philip Castellano.
Aldo Cabañas.
Gianna Isabella Moore.
Jacob A. Smith.
Cassandra Elaine Johnson.
Brianna Nicole Preto.
Carl Samuel Batiste III.
Leanna Gonzalez.
Natalie Rose Bryce.
Emily Torres.
Michael Tyler Knapp.
Shane Gregory Henley.
Alejandro Suero,
Christopher Melendez,
David Singh,
Brianna Krista Regis,
Saúl Dominguez Ponce,
Hope Mary Corpus,
Enrique Ezequiel Casas,
Chloe Joyce B. Abinoha,
Susana Aurora Delgadillo,
Stephen Kenji Sakamoto,
Jacqueline Tan No,
Brandon Matthew Ho, Stephen Kawiko Reed Okahara, Danielle Lemus,
Felicia Kuo,
Taylor Ann Romero,
Johnny Chen,
Raul Mauricio Molina Jr.,
Devin Minkit Quach,
Paola Melendez,
Rebecca Valencia Lopez,
David Avina,
Zachary Kamansky,
Alex Lee Izaguirre, Giovanni Martinez,
Sebastian Osorio Vargas,
Alex Jonathan Barasa,
Azad Karnik Nalbandian,
Adelina Cecile Manguera,
Samad Raza,
Gael Del Cruz Flyer,
Jesus Alejandro Garcia,
Mariah May Garcia,
Jeremy Joseph Medina,
Alejandro Conrad Gonzalez,
Osaro Anthony Arrow,
Danielle Brittany Baffa,
Regina Maria Tarzia,
Alyssa J. Odell,
Manon Dumazer,
Tamila Clark Shrestha, Kennedy Sloan Ojeda,
Adam David Cullen,
Gilberto Aguilera,
Stephen Murphy Rivera,
Chang Liu, Subin Song,
Omar Reyes Valadez,
Miranda Nicole Cervantes,
Brittany Ann Baboyan,
Duke Mitchell Masur Doyle,
Eduardo Jesus Lopez,
Anahit Annie Shashian, Michael Anthony Roman, Nicholas Anthony Abrero,
Jennifer Carolina Perez,
Christopher Farias,
Zainab Fatima Baig,
Alessandra Leyva,
Analicia Sanchez,
Enaji H. Adiazu,
Caroline Alondra Ponce,
Bilal Riaz DJ,
Raimundo Aguillon,
Craig Benenkin,
Anthony Agustin Gomez,
Alex Santos Lira,
Sebastian Hernandez,
Stefan Morales Mackey,
Brooke Brewer Horowitz,
Louise Zafar, Samuel L. Petch,
Colin James Owl,
Celine Gabrielle Diaz,
Gabriel Capuno Dantic,
Carolina Caldera, Mark Anthony Ortiz,
Gabriela Camille Chow,
Isaiah X. Frutos,
Roderica Bow,
Celine Lawrence Anthony,
Gordon Fung,
Nicholas Himawar, Ryan Seth Dorr,
Adrian Juarez,
Alexandra Miranda,
James Daniel Bernal,
Isaiah Southall, Elaine O, Mark Delaguila,
Zachary Emerico Farfan,
Andrew Unchow,
Ever Michael Esquivel,
Aaron Carlos Rodriguez,
Charlize Carzon Fontanilla,
Lizzie Wynn,
Sydney Lynn Scott,
Ariana Mabel Castellanos,
Lena Han,
Dora Crystal Mancias,
Christopher Jordan Gonzalez,
Blanca Estela Gutierrez,
Daniela Serrano,
Alexia Perez,
Luis Guevara,
Yesenia Camacho Rodriguez,
Alexander Christian D'Angelo,
Madeline Elizabeth Greening, Fiona Chiu, Nellie Ruby Gonzalez,
Kirsty Lee Campagnolo,
Kevin G. Kim,
Jason Robert Abasta.
Udita Sanyal Saha.
Nathan Tukotsky.
Matthew William Enriquez.
Victoria Renee Aiello.
Jake Allen Takeda.
Jessica Elaine Ariano.
Sierra Angel Hernandez.
Janet Tong.
Fernando Acosta. Yama Habizada.
Donna Tapia.
Bianca Diane Velasco.
Sydney Hofstad.
Tiana Luis Perez. Risa Flores.
Kimberly Ledesma Aguilar. Yailene Jasmine Garcia.
Toby Kekakle Malay Wong.
Emily Castellanos.
Douglas Federico Chin.
Reham Adam.
Natalie Martinez.
Abigail Rose Estrella Jimenez.
Amanda Wu.
Yasmin Venecia Duarte.
Jenny Lamb.
Leslie Jasmine Nunez.
Guillermo Antonio Calderon.
Leslie Areli Ortiz Lopez.
Jacob Goldschmidt.
Brianna Lee O'Brien.
Tashfia Rahman.
Alexis Herrera.
David Joshua Alston.
Melaine Janae Escalante.
Jordan Eric Davis.
Alejandro Elizondo.
Joshua Chavez.
Gabriel Ruben Alvarez.
Basilio Garcia Jr.
Wei Chun Shu.
Daniel Vicente Cazares.
Charles Jin Ying Cho.
Hugo Regosa.
Nasli Quinones.
Jose Antonio Nonato. Yang Li.
Jeffrey Shu.
Fan Xia.
Juan Antonio Cruz.
Yulin Shu.
Samantha Berenice Zambrano.
Christy Dong Liang.
Vanessa Maldonado.
Adam Gerald Casas.
Isabella Grace Naruko.
Cassandra Moya.
Amanda Kawar.
Celeste E. Nunez.
Jocelyn Gutierrez.
Kennedy Valentine.
Garrett Paul Fiducia. I'm on.
Madeline Elaine Metis.
Stephen George Frias.
Moses Enriquez.
Osvaldo Fabian Salazar.
Allison Rumi Perez.
Adam Joseph Farrell.
Valerie Martha Morales.
Patrick Ellis Spencer.
Michael Tom Yen Vang.
Jorge Efrain Feliz Acosta.
Christopher James Moy. Emily Elizabeth Harrison. Daisy Uola. Labiba Zaman.
Sripadya Kashe.
Sharon Lawanamak. Harris Geronimo. Jing Chang Chen. Jennifer Jacqueline Mencia.
Herbat Mirza Hassabi.
Gabriela Mora.
Ivan Villagrana.
Tristan Cook Hyun Ban.
Jasmine Kaur Bahati.
Han N. Wing. Genesis Yamalit Martinez.
Michael Gaitan Serrano.
Emily Ochoa.
Evelyn J. Limon.
Aaron Wally Flynn.
Forrest Alfred Livingstone.
Cindy Diaz.
Ricky Ellen Baez.
Juan Manuel Covarrubias. Sergio M. Benavidez.
Christian James Ramos.
Abraham Marquez.
Michelle Liao.
Kuyen Jia Kak Lee.
Yang Pei Yu. Mengi Kwong.
Michael Michelle Maddox.
Carelli Charlene Caballos.
Alexis Christina Camacho.
Caesar Joe. Daniel Huerta.
Terrence Johnson.
Leonardo Herrera Vargas.
Joel Fernando Navarro.
Natalia Gonzalez. Marco Aguayo.
Welcome back.
Michaela Sharp Morrison.
Jacob Vicencio.
Linda C.
Lauren Alyssa Valdez.
Brian Gabriel Offman.
Angeline Marie Ceballos.
Michael Albert Cortez.
Alyssa Saguero.
Jipeng Lee.
McKenna Rose Singberg.
Libni Uziel Orozco.
Ivan Garcia. Baldo Gonzalez. Stephanie Carol Temponco. Rated Lucy Berry.
Liu Huang.
Alexander Ralph Godinez.
Sylvia Yvette Cardona Lara.
Andrew Ponce.
Peter Hu.
Alexis Granados. Mark Ramirez.
Hiral Bavesh Ashani.
Cesar Bernardo Lopez.
Gianna Ayanon.
JD Cirillo.
Ivan Lopez.
Isamar Mesa Valdez. Sean Wesley Jocelyn. Jeff C. Chan Liao.
Chrysanthus Thomas.
Christian Lagang Malares. Ricardo Ramiro Vargas. Ashley A. Romero. And last but not least, Linda Ganoon.
This concludes the awarding of degrees for the College of Business Administration. Please remain seated.
All right, the class of 2022. Don't let this be your final goodbye to Cal Poly Pomona. Engaged alumni are the key ingredients to success of each graduating class, and you may have seen that through the speaker today, through Nandita and others, that this is how we operate. So when that first job or big promotion comes, please tell us about it. Your success fuels the College of Business. It is what gets our faculty through the late nights of grading. It inspires the students who are sitting in your seat, your old seat, and questioning if they belong. They see you succeed. They know they can also do it. Was it worth it? Yeah. You got that answer today, didn't you? Now, put that to good use. Mentor the youngsters. Return here for being a professor for a day. Share your experiences. Graduates, you've all shown perseverance. You've adapted. You've succeeded before the pandemic and during a pandemic. Take what you learned, your experiences in and out of the classroom, adapt those tools, and keep that determination. Class of 2022, keep growing your knowledge. Don't stop learning. Polish your skills. Continue being you, as Pam Maynard said. Very important. And the success will follow. Know that it wasn't easy to get here and join this group of now nearly 50,000 alumni from the College of Business Administration, but you did it. Most of all, enjoy every moment today because you really do deserve it. This concludes the College of Business Administration commencement ceremony. How about one more round of applause for the class of 22? Thank you for being with us today. And I ask you to please remain seated during the recessional. Thank you.